Alright, this is my latest creation. It's an actual cigar box guitar, unlike that other box guitar I built out of just wood and made a box. This is an actual cigar box that I bought from a local cigar store. It was pretty thick, so I didn't have to do the neck through design, which is pretty common for cigar box guitars. I was able to just block inside the box, and I essentially made it all from scratch. These frets are finishing nails. That's a screw, or bolt rather, to be precise. Lopped the head off of that. This is just some sort of hardware store corner bracket thing that I drilled some holes in for the strings. I made the bridge out of an old tobacco stake and used a hole saw, of course, for the sound hole. Very traditional guitar hole type of thing. And then this 1x2 piece of solid oak that I used, and I cut strips to widen out the headstock, and of course a lot of wood glue clamping. I used my belt sander to kind of shape and put the angle to it and carve out, you know, all this kind of stuff. These tuning keys actually came off of a child's guitar from Walmart, so I didn't make those from scratch. Maybe next time. But you know, the real challenge was getting the frets and the scale, so I'll explain what I did with that. Was I basically modeled this after a mandolin, but of course with just 4 strings instead of 8, so the scale and the fret and the whole length of it here was just copied from my mandolin that I have. And then of course I used a wood burner to mark frets and such, and you know, some paint to sort of match the cigar box itself with the headstock. And you know, by doing the block inside the body, I just bolted the neck on, very similar to an electric guitar. So I guess all in all, it really didn't take that long as far as the time itself goes, but just from being busy and all that sort of thing, I would say it probably took me a couple of months to set aside 10 minutes here, 20 minutes there to actually get it all together. And these are guitar strings. I've tuned it E, A, D, G, like the top 4 strings of a guitar. Not like a mandolin. I was thinking about doing that and I changed my mind. Maybe if I put mandolin strings on it, I'll do it that way. I can sort of fumble my way through those chords too. But I actually used the middle 4 strings out of a set of guitar strings, but I tuned it like E, A, D, and G. Just, I'm not sure why I did it that way, but it's just what I did. And so it turned out, I think, pretty good. So I'll play an original song on it, or, you know, just a little sample of one. Take me back to the shores of Carolina. Take me home to where my heart belongs. Take me back to those misty waters. Take me home into your waiting arms. I rode through Georgia and watched the peaches grow. I've been to Alabama, seen the roll tide show, crossed to Chattahoochee and watched its dark waters flow. But all the time my mind, it keeps calling me back home. Take me back to the shores of Carolina. Take me home to where my heart belongs.